Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have another budget store find. This time it's the voting game. Find out who your friends are. The voting game. Who would be your one phone call if you got arrested? Whose Google search history would you like to see the most? Who will be the last person alive? Who will you vote for? The voting game uncovers the hilarious truth behind your friendships. Vote anonymously for the player that is described by the question in each round. Tally the votes and laugh as the personalities of your friends are revealed. Unlike existing games that poke fun at pop culture, the voting game is focused on the players themselves. Tech.co. This game was released by Buffalo Games and Puzzles. You can go for more information, go to thevotinggame.com. Okay, I picked up this game for $2.99 and 50% off. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. And there we go. We start, of course, always with the rule book. Instructions. Overview. Every time you play the voting game, you'll find out what your friends really think. Winning is possible, but not important. What's in the box, setup, assigning, dealing, playing the game, question, vote, reveal, score, repeat. Winning the game. The first player to collect 6 question cards wins the game. Alternate ways to win. Guess the vote, majority rule, own it for fun. House rules. Originals only, straight up, draw 3, on the spot, absent, and selfie. For more house rules, visit thevotinggame.com. All right, there you go. And they also, so they gave you a nice rule book there. And of course, additional questions and features are available on our free app. Search for the voting game to download the app on all major things. Keep the party going. You can get some additional expansions for this as well. Don't think I'll be doing that, but that's okay. So the first thing you get are your scoring cards, and you have them for, this game is for 5 to 10 players. So it's not a solo game, obviously, because you got to ask people questions. So they say the minimum you should have is 3. So 3, let's say 3 to 10. So each person gets a scoring sheet, and there's 10 rounds. So there you go. There's for number 1. The back, it all says voting cards on it. And this is for player number 1. So player 1, and every person has a different color. So player 1, player 2 is red, player 3 is yellow, player 4 is green, player 5 is gray, player 6 is purple, player 7 would be pink, player 8 would be orange, player 9 would be dark green, player 10 would be, well, it's not yellow, it'll be more of a tan than it would be a yellow. So those are your scoring cards. You have 10 of each color. And then you have a bunch of your question cards. So there's all kinds of question cards. As you can tell, some of the cards are a little dinged because it is a used game. So I'm not going to read through all these cards, but I'll show you a combination of them. So some of the questions that you may have to answer about yourself and about your friends. Who is most frequently awake at 4 a.m.? Who would you find getting a little too comfortable with their significant other at the public park? Who could convince you the world is flat? Who is a member of the Mile High Club? Who intimidates the opposite sex? Who would be the most ashamed of their porn search history? And then we go on and on. All kinds of questions as you see here. Just going through them very quickly. Who acts way blank than they are? Who is ruthless about correcting your spelling and grammar? Who has thrown a party for their pet? Who is stuck on an island because they have burned all their bridges? Which player would make the best adult video with the players on both sides of them? Who would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse? Who will show up to their high school reunion in a Lamborghini rental? Who truly won who is truly 1 in 7 billion? All right, that's some of the questions. And then we got a bunch more. Again, all question cards, fronts are all the same. front or back, depending on the way you want to look at it. And here we go. Who always gets second place? Who makes a point to always take the stairs? Who pees in the pool every time? Who has most recently wet their pants? Who is the most terrified of the dentist? Who has read the Bible cover to cover? Who was the oldest when they had their first kiss? Who has gotten a massage with a happy ending? Who is secretly from the future? Who has found the one more than once? Some more cards. And last but not least, the rest of the cards. Here they are again. All the fronts are the same. A couple banged up ones, but that's okay. I'm not going to read that one because I can't read that one. Whose last name would you take as your own if you had to pick one? Who can't spell illiterate? Who got the high standardized test scores in high school? Who has parents that they know the least about their current lifestyle? Who is the most submissive? Who would you trust with blank? Who would die first if they woke up naked in the middle of the Amazon? Who has fallen in love at first sight? What color coordinates their underwear with their socks? Who was the oldest when they last sat on the lap of a mall Santa? Who would show up on your doorstep unannounced? And last but not least, who would fail an 8th grade math exam if we all took one right now? So there you have it. That's all of the questions that are included. So you got the information about how to get the app for the game. This is the rule book. These are your scoring cards. Oh, yep, these are your voting cards. Numbers 1 through 10. Again, this game is good for 1 to 10 players for ages 18 and over. And then you have your 90 question cards. And that's everything that's included. And this concludes our unboxing video of the voting game. Find out who your friends are. This is for ages 17 plus for 5 to 10 players. And this was funded through Kickstarter. So as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, you could hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.